I had a couple ladies. Actually, I had a lady in my car. This is the night that it happened. She was an African lady, and she was like, "Now you see what us Africans go through when somebody loses an election." And I got to thinking about it, and she was absolutely right. Because a lot of times in some of these third world countries, whether it's in Africa or America, the Soviet Eastern Bloc countries, there's an election, and then the person in power wants to stay in power, and then there's a big old thing, big coup attempt to either stay in, or the loser attempting a coup to get the outgoing person out. So it definitely kind of made me think about a lot of things. I had another couple later on that night, and I had picked them up. It was a short trip, and they were talking about their day and everything, and I had the coverage on the radio, and I'm like, oh yeah, like we heard somebody got shot down there, but it was peaceful and like we were down there, and I was like, that lady just died about an hour ago. Silence, and because I think that was the moment when they realized that maybe this had got completely out of hand. Maybe they didn't care, but it was just that type of silence where they knew that, wow, I was part of something that was pretty nasty. And I believe that there's going to be some deep investigations into this moving forward. You already have the FBI looking into various fire departments and police departments where people from these different agencies across the country, including the FDNY, and a lot of people are going to want up going down beyond this, or behind this, I should say. Of course, you've got all sorts of cameras and everything all across the Capitol grounds and just in DC in general, major cities. And so, maybe some had masked up before they went there or got there, but at the same time, they'll be able to go back and backlook some of this footage in terms of maybe when people were getting out of their cars, walking to the Capitol grounds where maybe they didn't have masks on, and a lot of people are going to be in a lot of trouble, moving forward. And I believe this investigation will definitely go on for months and into years, and as it should. These people weren't patriots. This was an open act of sedition and an attempt to overthrow the government. And that cannot just be left unchecked, undone. As far as what I think needs to happen with Trump, even if they do try to remove him from office using the 25th Amendment, I think he needs to be impeached, and he needs to go on trial for inciting an act of sedition against the United States government. And those things can happen even when he's out of office. So one, you've got the historic record that he was impeached twice. And then two, if he's convicted of those charges, he can never run for public office again. Like amongst other things. In terms of the criminal component of it, I think that Trump and Giuliani and his children, I think that perhaps they need to be brought up on charges of sedition as well, because here it is, you've got an angry mob of people who you're telling to go down to the Capitol and what did they think that was going to happen? They were going to sing "Kumbaya"? Mary had a little lamb? No, these people wanted their pound of flesh. And, it's just sad. It's disturbing. I believe that you had two senators, and this is after that attempted coup in the U.S. Capitol, Ted Cruz and I believe Josh Hawley. I believe that not Congress, but the Senate, needs to take action against them and remove them from Congress. The Senate in particular. They need to be removed from the Senate. Because after all of that, they were still willing to go on with this. As far as the House members, I don't know what the exact number is, but it was between 100 and 150 of them who still were going on, with the charade. I think they need to be removed from the House as well. But Congress has their own way of dealing with their own. So I'm just going to have a wait and see approach. See what happens. Trying times these days, folks. Trying times. Well, until we meet again, please take care of each other. God bless, and I bid you peace.